Well, let me go across, in fact, to my colleague Sukirti, who is in fact reporting live from Mathura today. Let's take a look at this special ground report.
Mr. Amit Shah is set to visit Mathura today. First, he will be visiting the Sri Bake Bihari Mandir in Vrindavan, followed by an interaction with voters. So he will be campaigning here. Now, this visit is being seen as a key part of how BJP has been projecting Mathura as the third Hindutva bastion, as a symbolic Hindutva bastion after Ayodhya and Varanasi. Now, the Krishna Janmabhoomi Mandir is the main element here in Mathura. As you can see, the grand entry gates are being built over here on the pathway that leads to the main shrine. The construction work is going on in full swing. As you can see, stones being polished. There are laborers working here. Even the entire footpath, the entire pathway that leads to the main temple, there the stones are being relaid. All of that work has been going on. Recently, UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath had said that if the Ram temple has been built in Ayodhya, if Kashi Vishwanath corridor is being built, then how can Mathura be left behind? Deputy Chief Minister Mr. Keshav Prasad Maurya had also said that it is Mathura's turn now. So those statements are already being made. Is this going to be BJP's temple push? All of these questions are here. In Mathura, the main candidates are Mr. Shrikant Sharma, who is the current MLA. He is also UP's power minister. He will be facing off Congress's Pradeep Mathur, who is a four-time MLA. However, Mr. Shrikant Sharma had defeated Mr. Mathur by over 1.4 lakh votes in the 2017 elections. Mathura has 5 assembly seats, 4 of which had been won by the BJP last time by margins of over 13,000 votes across these 4 constituencies. Only 1 assembly seat was lost to the BSP. Now here, when Mr. Shah arrives, he will be visiting the temple first, where he will be offering the prayers. He will also be interacting with voters. Mathura has been a part of the headlines that the BJP has been making in the last few months. Is this going to be part of BJP's Hindutva project next, as the ministers have been saying, and whether Mr. Amit Shah is going to make similar statements today? In Mathura, with camera person Manoj Thakur, this is Sukirti Dwivedi for NDTV.
Sukirti joining us live there. Sukirti, not just where you are, but really the overall picture in Western UP, one of hectic campaigning activity today. 4 top BJP leaders who are going to be spreading out in various parts of Western UP. Also, Rashtriya Lokdal leader Jayant Chaudhary hitting the campaign trail as well.
Well, yes, absolutely, Ankita. BJP has been ramping up its campaign across western Uttar Pradesh, and right now here we are in Vrindavan. Right behind me is the path that leads to the Bake Bihari Mandir of Vrindavan, where Mr. Amit Shah is expected to arrive in about half an hour. There are police arrangements that have already been made here, and that is why the entire traffic movement here has been restricted, and very few cars, either of media persons or only of the government officials, are being allowed at this point of time. So this is what is happening on the ground here in Vrindavan, where Mr. Shah is expected to arrive. But also in terms of the politics of how Mathura and Vrindavan have been playing out, is that Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of UP, throughout his tenure, he's visited Mathura at least 18 times. He's the one who made that crucial statement where he said that the Ram temple in Ayodhya has been constructed, the Kashi Vishwanath corridor has been made. So how can Mathura be left behind? And Deputy Chief Minister Mr. Keshav Prasad Maurya was also seen making similar statements. So for the BJP, this is a key part of their Hindutva project, or their next destination after Ayodhya as well as Kashi Vishwanath, and that is why today Mr. Shah's temple visit is being seen as a very important part. This place will be seeing a key battle between current MLA and UP Power Minister Mr. Shrikant Sharma, who will be facing Mr. Pradeep Mathur from the other side, from the Congress, who is again a heavyweight because he's been a 4-time MLA in the past. So a strong contest here in Mathura, and in Vrindavan, Mr. Shah expected to arrive in about half an hour. First he'll offer prayers, and post that he will be interacting with the public of the area.